as good as I once was. I got a few years on me now, but there was a time back in my prime when I could really lay it down. And if you need some love tonight, then I might have just enough. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was.
Hey, baby! We're gonna be here all day! We're gonna be here all day, baby! I like this kind of party! I like this kind of party, baby!
Wow.
Bourbon and barbells. Very special edition.
Special edition.
2 years in the making.
Yes.
So, Steve, I can't believe you voted for Harris.
I know it.
Pulling in here, holy shit.
It really pisses me off.
The fucking flags out there.
Oh my God.
Those flags out there.
Guns, God, and Trump.
Why the hell would you want to vote for Trump and have guns?
Oh my God.
All right, start every show with...
Don't run!
You're up there.
You don't run with us. We're the ones who run. Until you're part of this turbo team, walk.
Do you guys feel funny right now? I feel funny right now. I feel amazing. You guys want to go? Let's go steal a fire truck.
Must be something in the air.
I don't know if I should do this right now.
Yeah, you do.
Got to add to it? What do I do? This is the final dart?
This enhances.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, yeah, it opens everything right up. Wow.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
What the hell happened to you in your old age?
This is going to be so much fun.
What the hell you got here?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That was clean from 5 minutes ago.
God.
I didn't eat this yet. That's what happens when you pay a little extra.
Oh, my God. Wow.
that first.
You don't have to carry that shit.
So,
Wow.
thank you to our sponsor, Surfside, who will probably dump us after today.
Oh, come on, Surfside. It's about having fun.
So,
Wow.
we're going to get right into it.
Let's get into it.
You two, the original wrecking crew of Beeville.
That's what they say.
I've heard some stories, and
Well,
I'm
it's one of those
excited to hear
things-
more.
Well, when I like
Don't believe everything you hear.
when I meet people out, I say I'm Joe Haney, and they go, oh shit, your dad's Joe Senior. I go, yeah. Then I say I'm a cousin of the Goulds. Then they really go, oh my God.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because we were over the Bombers, me and your dad. We're standing there, and all of a sudden this guy goes, yeah, I whipped that shit out of Steve Gould and his dad. I'm sitting there, oh, no shit. I go, you know him? Oh, yeah, him and that Joe fucking Haney. I'm sitting there, oh, yeah, Joe's looking at me, fucking looking at this kid, shaking his head. I go, that ain't worth it.
Oh, my God.
So you never
You should have seen his face when your dad said, hey, there's Steve Gould, I'm Joe Haney. Little to say he left.
So actually, we ended up taking him right out to Jack's Reef. He says, "You're coming with us. You're going to Jack's Reef. You're buying us dinner, pizza, and everything at Jack's Reef." They came out. Him and his brother were shaking. Like, oh, wait.
Oh, my
Matter of
God.
fact, I think he worked for you, Joey. I think he did, right? That big bald-headed guy.
Oh, fucking that Brian.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
fucking
him.
idiot.
Yeah.
So back in the day, we'll start with the firefights. Who would start the fights?
I guess the other people. We were lovers. We weren't fighters.
That's awesome.
You know,
We ended them. We ended it. You know?
Oh, they started it. You ended it.
Well,
I think that
sometimes, maybe not. But most of the time, I'd say yeah.
there was just people that didn't like our humor and us, the way we acted out, having fun in a bar, and then they get real cocky with us, and that was the start of it.
Let's go to a bar tonight. I want to go with you guys tonight.
So why do you think?
I'm not as young as I used to be.
I don't know. I think we can still do it.
You still got the hammer.
Yes.
Why do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah, pull it out.
Why do you think bars dealt with you guys?
Oh, I still got
There it is. Yeah, it's right there.
a little bit.
There it is.
Like,
Let's go.
Why weren't you guys like banned from every bar? Like, why did bars put up with you?
Well, just because probably we were.
Well, because they didn't know the story, I'd say.
Well, we also helped supply them with their habits.
Yeah, probably.
Their habits.
That always helps to get back in.
Well,
And they didn't call me the
can't stop
candy
laughing.
man.
well, you remember Pat Brown, right? He'd be, I think he was a DJ.
He was the DJ.
But he always say, they come in and give me a pile of Coke, and I'd play whatever they wanted me to play.
Oh, shit! I should have been hanging out at your place at that time.
No, this was his hot rods or.
Hot Rods. Yeah, that's right.
They had
Pat.
mirrored ceiling.
Yeah, Pat up on top.
Yes.
He was always, we always used to like hearing that one song that with the guitar,
Peter Frampton.
Peter Frampton. Remember? And I always said that's the #1 song. Every time we come in, that starts it right there.
You think they would have took it off their jukebox?
Oh, he was up there. He was the DJ. Pat was up in that room. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
So wait a minute, that song would play and then you guys want to fight?
No.
No, I think the other people did.
It was like their entrance for wrestling.
Here they come.
Hey, it's pretty bad when you go to own guy's bar and you want to start a fight with him on a softball night, right?
Yeah.
Well, so when I first opened up the pizza shop, Ken Monica came in. He goes, "Oh, I heard Joe Heaney. Oh, so you must be his son." He goes, "Him and Steve got me arrested, and I didn't even fucking do anything." I guess it was a softball night or something. And
It was over there at not Hot Rods.
Gabby's.
Which one was in the River Mall? The Tri-County Mall.
Oh, but the one with the nice
The one
old
that you
bar.
broke the window on.
Oh, Gabby's?
Gabby's, that's-
The Malamute.
Yeah.
Or not
And-
Malamute, the, what was it?
It was
The
one of those bad fights like
Old
that
Mug or
Monica
something.
happened to be there. And
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Paul Sylvia was there with his cast, remember? The guy was swatting him around or something by the pool table.
Yeah.
And all I did was go, told the guy, hey, knock it off. He goes, who the hell are you? And then next thing you know, I grabbed the hold him by his throat and went to put him up against the window, and we were outside. And I was looking, going, what the hell's going on here?
You put him through the window?
Yeah, we walked right through the window, me and him both. We shattered right on the front of the
Wow. This is awesome.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden the guy dropped to the ground and he ripped off his leg. He wanted to start beating me with it. He had a false leg. I go, you gotta be shitting me, buddy. You ain't got a leg to stand on. You wanna fight?
So I was taking stories from people, and Scotty brought up Gene Thompson.
Oh, Gene Thomas.
Thomas, yeah.
Yeah, Gene Thomas. He used to be our pitcher.
Yeah, you gotta flip the
Joe
switch.
knows him. He gave Joe such a pretty pitch once. Remember that, Joe?
I remember.
Oh, Joe, that was such a pretty pitch.
Yeah.
And then Joe dribbled right out of the goddamn ballpark next pitch. That was prettier.
So you weren't pitching, he pitched?
And we were playing against.
We were playing against
him.
one.
Oh, Jesus.
They knew a good talent when they seen it. They stole me from them.
Young, strong construction man.
Oh,
Yeah.
remember that, Pat Beaver. Never forget that. Oh, Pat.
Then obviously you guys also would do the arm wrestling in bars.
Oh, yeah. We had one tournament, I guess. It was fun.
It was
Does it
fun.
start fights?
Little hungover.
You were hungover when you went into it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
How did you make it far?
And I tried getting underneath in the middleweight, and I couldn't. I got right to like 199 or something. I needed to lose a pound, and I was right in shorts. That's all I had on. I couldn't take no more off. And I had to wrestle like that. That's how they made you wrestle.
Yeah. We're actually getting arm wrestling at the bar at Average Joe's. Like they're gonna start having tournaments at my place. I just
Really?
talked to him. Yeah, I talked to him yesterday.
God.
So that'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a good.
I can't wait to
good
get into
time.
that. I'm gonna
Good
turn
people.
my hat backwards.
Oh yeah, over the top.
I'll lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm kind of.
What I do is I just try to take my hat and I turn it around, and it's like a switch that goes on. And when the switch goes on, I feel like another person. I feel like a truck, like a machine.
Now, was that the one where you were slapping him in the face
Yeah.
to get him psyched up?
That'd be it.
Yeah.
We went through the whole motions. It was fun as
Yeah,
hell. And,
that was good.
Yeah.
It was
I
a
said,
good time.
Kim was following him up. I go, Kim, you can't be following him. Get back. Tell me I'm hanging with my husband. I go, Steve, turn the head around. He turned it around. And I slapped him. Boom, boom.
It didn't help in the later rounds,
I
either,
said,
you know.
I go, now, come on.
Your arm's got to be shot after that.
Well, that guy from, what was he, a steel worker there?
Steelworker,
And then the guy from Baja Beach Club,
Yeah.
man, he was big dude. And he took second, and the other guy took first, the
Yeah,
steel worker.
and he had to do 'em both.
I had to wrestle them both.
Oh, yeah.
His arm was
Yeah. And then they went to Unlimited, and they brought that guy up from 98. Man, what a hell of an arm. Me and him locked up, I don't know, shit.
That was a long one.
And he won it. We locked up for a long time, man. I'll tell you right now.
Oh, my arm hurts just thinking about that.
Yeah, it was no fun. I haven't wrestled since then.
Yeah.
Well, not arm wrestling.
Yeah, that
but-
song.
So I actually never heard. I just heard about this a couple weeks ago. Captain Assassin.
Oh yeah.
So it was what, someone you guys pissed off or something?
That was a part of me. He told me about it.
That was to do with my brother Rick and all that down to the White Horse.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little incident down there.
And so someone just started like stalking you guys, or
Well, they said that they were going to pay us back and this and that.
They sent you a letter. Right?
Yeah, sent me a letter. They had a black limousine they were playing around in and that, messing around. And then we met them down there on Lock Street and scared the living piss out of them. And they left town, I guess.
They left town.
Yeah, I haven't heard from them.
so. I mean, it was weird because growing up, I kind of thought all this stuff was normal. You know,
Yeah,
pretty normal.
pretty much.
losing your toy,
Yeah,
losing
jumping
your,
off the roof in the pools. little kids.
losing your toy room to fireworks, and
What a place to hide them.
yeah,
In the
yeah.
furnace.
Oh my
Who
God.
the hell would ever check there?
So-
That was a great spot.
so-
we should have turned out the pilot light.
So going, oh shit, did you hit the pilot light on?
Well, back then they didn't have electronic ignitions.
Holy shit! Well, that actually reminded me. Wasn't there bats in our chimney?
Chimney.
And you were dropping fucking M80s down there to get rid of them.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
I remember being in my room playing, all of a sudden the whole house started shaking, and they're up on the roof like
Throwing M80s in the
in the
chimney.
chimney.
Well, we
my
measured it. We seen with a flashlight where they were sitting in the
Oh,
wall.
so it was technical.
So we lowered it down until we knew they were right there, brought it back up, lit it.
Holy shit.
And then the pictures all fell off the wall in the house. And
How
That's
about the
awesome.
tricker in the park? The tricker in the park,
Yeah.
there with the cigarette. And I went to the bathroom, I came walking out, and all of a sudden that sliding window was just boom, 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 boom. I'm like, whoa.
Was
what
that
the
when
hell?
Air One came?
Yeah, that's when they aired shots
But
in the
that
park.
was a full stick though. That's why that sucker. That was bad.
And then
Where was
Bobby,
this? Where was
Bobby
this?
there had his
Seneca,
car.
Seneca Street.
Oh, right in the village of Bonsville.
Yeah, right in the-
Right in the village.
So they
One
had
whole stick right in the village.
So they're looking the other way, and your dad opens up the door, and he goes, "No, you stupid ass, we're over here." And he shoots out another one, and it goes in front of your neighbor's door,
Oh,
right
my
in front of
God.
his window. He's like in the kitchen, and they go, "Second shot fired."
Oh my
And
God.
next thing
Oh,
you
'cause you guys
know,
had the scanner.
Yeah, I had to
yeah, we
stand.
had the scanner. And next thing you know, here's Bobby June down there, got his car, and he's trying to sell this rifle, and he's got all these rounds in it.
22
And next thing you know, the cops found it, and they surrounded it.
This is awesome. This is so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Well, because you wake up and our big wheel would be blown up in the backyard, or I guess they would get bored and try to find stuff to blow up.
My uncle used to live down there in the Four Corners, Earl, and we went out his second story window, or third story, I think it was, right at the Four Corners, and we put a big one there, launched it up in the air,
At the Four Corners?
right after the Four Corners, right off the building.
Oh my God. Imagine the actor that came out of that.
Hey, let me remind you, 3 down from the gas station.
Yeah, you're like, you can look at the cops.
Well, we talked last
Hey,
time.
that was fun. It kept us out of trouble back then.
Yeah.
We weren't hurting no one. We weren't hurting no one.
Well, yeah. Well, unless the one taped to the underneath the cop car.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Wait a minute, I don't know nothing about that.
Who? What?
That's awesome.
They ain't gonna trump me.
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
what Newman used to.
Remember that, Trump.
Newman used to be a party guy back, and so Scotty recorded him earlier.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I heard he was a
Steve
party
Gould
head.
wanted me to go. Beast mode, maybe 40 years ago, they could party, but not now with me.
Back in the day. Now I'm respectable. I drive a school bus. I'm not going to be doing that job anytime soon. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose it in about a week.
Couple hours, he
When this
figured
gets
it out
aired out,
real
I'm
quick.
pretty much done. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Just dig a hole in the back of your yard. I'm going to need a place to live. I'm pretty fucked up right now.
Hey, we charge rent for this land.
What is today? Is today Monday? I don't know. What is today? Monday?
Let's get a school bus.
You want to go steal one?
Hey, let's put it this way: we weren't too far from being Yellowstone.
Oh yeah. What's that?
Yeah,
What's
but
that?
that's on a ranch, like not the middle of a
That's
village.
the train station.
The train station. Yeah, they take him to the train station.
You
That's
got
what
it right between them all.
Oh my God.
Well, let's get
Nothing
into
like a professional train ride.
So obviously there was to supplement income, there was some selling of a product, and you always had like characters hanging around you, and like the Sylvia brothers. Like I never knew what walking downstairs in my pajamas, like Bloody Knuckles and fucking, or so. What was the Bloody Knuckle game?
Bloody Knuckles.
You have to say, because I said it the first time in the podcast, just so that people know it's a true story.
Is it about when we were playing the game of the length?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to put out the lengths, and whoever couldn't finish them, the guy who finished his first got to pick the other person to do something to, and of course,
To do something to...
I would always pick the biggest line if I made it first. Oh, did I say that? I mean, whatever it was. And we used to play games, knuckle game with the cards or whatever. Hold your hands out, get them smacked with a spoon.
The big spoon.
Big spoon. And then the old pants, bend over.
Bend
and then
over.
Drop your drawers right down bare knuckles with a ladle. Old one,
Oh, there's the one kid.
He's got the holes right in it,
blood
nice
on
straining,
What are you hitting when the pants go down? What do you hit?
right on his ass.
Okay.
He better hope I do. He better not stand up
Sylvia
quick.
used to wear those scrubs, remember those thin
Oh, yeah,
pants?
they'd bleed right through it.
But they would still hang out with you guys. They would still.
Maybe they had a problem. I don't know.
No, I don't know. You guys seem like you're a lot of fun. I like this.
So the one story I remember is because you guys had him in the trunk of a car, and you had me and my brother say that you rode across the border, and.
Who was it that I had in the trunk of the car I brought to the bar and they jumped out? They had the weeds all over them. Was it him or was it your brother Mike?
Was it Bags?
I don't know, one of them. Down to the White Horse.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I was in there drinking a while, and then I told him, I go, shit, I found, got a nice fish, and I went in there. He had seaweed all over him and everything right out of the water. Who was it? Was it Mike or was it Gator or Johnny?
No.
This is a person, not a fish.
Yeah.
No,
It's a person.
person.
Person in your trunk
Yeah.
with seaweed on him. This is great. Oh my god. Oh man, this is great.
And then you would, if someone owed you money, you may have to kick a door in or.
Yeah, what happens if somebody owes you money at that point? What would happen to that person?
I don't know if they owed us money. They owed a couple of our buddies some money.
Oh.
So
So
something
you guys
like that.
just took care of it
But
for
it was awful funny. We were talking about it the other day, and I had a guy over here just did my garage door openers here, and he was complaining about the guy out back. He goes, that guy, he screwed up that door. He wound that spring too tight. That's why it snapped. Well, lo and behold, it ended up being his father that came over. He was the one that originally did my doors. So we were sitting here talking and that, and he goes, yeah, I remember your name. I go, yeah, from who? He goes, Tony Gullen. I go, Tony Gullen? I go, geez, I haven't heard that name in a while. I haven't seen him since I kicked his door. And he goes, what? He goes, he's my uncle. I go, well, I kicked his door, and he owed my buddies a couple dollars, and I went and kicked his door and then collected it and a little extra. And I go, he used to be my center in football, and he was about 300 pounds, and he wasn't moving his guys, he was getting lazy, so I started spearing him in the back with my helmet, right straight down. I was a full back. And then I only had the 3-1 or 3-2, it's off the right of the center, left of the center, and up. I think I might have been one of the first ones that started bouncing it outside because that fat bastard wouldn't move. So he got the hint, and I told him get lower. And then I started running right up his back, right over the top of him every time, guaranteed 3-4 yards. We ended up winning, games.
Awesome.
But it was fun. Me and your dad, I remember that incident. I remember over in the park playing sandlot football.
Yeah.
Me and your dad, we are flat out, man, flat out. And he comes from nowhere, man. I'm telling you, we whacked. Holy shit, I've never been hit so hard in my life.
We both.
I think everybody that was playing with us, man, sat there and goes, what the hell was that? It was just crazy. I couldn't believe it. Not a one of us was hurt.
How did you guys meet?
We lived down the road from you.
Yeah, you guys
right up
moved down the corner.
Oh, Margaret Street.
Market Street, yeah.
I met him really through Dave Patrick from when I used to deliver papers, and he worked at Harold's Golf.
Yep, Harold's. Yep, right up at Harold's.
And then he was married to his sister, Debbie.
Yep.
And then that's how I met. And I kind of met Kevin from him trying to chase me and beat my ass because I shot a snowball at Dave Patrick's Mustang. I was walking from school, coming up by the Village Hardware, going there, and all of a sudden there comes David's Mustang, and I'm thinking, well, it's David, and then all of a sudden Kevin gets out, I can see he's gonna hit me, so he's chasing me all over. Yeah.
Boy, here were some fun days, weren't they? How about there with, who was it, your mom's car up there, the Budweiser?
Yeah.
We used to steal your grandmother's car.
While she was working.
Well, yeah. And she come out and she goes, God damn it, Steve, I knew I wasn't, losing my mind. Of course, it's years after. I think, probably about 7, 8 years ago, we told her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when she finally found out.
I think it was at one of your guys'
it was like
gatherings or whatever. One of the Haney's moments.
What did you guys do? Did you guys bring it
it's
back?
a good one,
Did you guys bring it back after you used it? Is that what you did?
Yeah, we brought it back, but we couldn't always get the same part.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So she goes, I knew I wasn't losing my mind, God damn it. I was looking all over. It's at the other side of the parking lot. You're lucky we got in during rush hour.
That's awesome.
You should have seen us find
Hey,
a car wash.
and then it was always empty.
It was always empty.
We stole it right from the house a couple times. We had to move Norm's truck.
We took the station wagon out
Oh,
to the
yeah,
ice.
yeah.
You took it where?
At Boreals.
Yeah,
We went out
Boreals.
on the ice with the station
Oh, yeah.
wagon.
What?
I said, these guys are out there riding their car. Let's go try that. So we
Yeah.
just all jumped in the station wagon, drove
Tried
down
it
the
all
bank,
over.
got on there. We're just trying to hit people.
Joe's coming, hey, what the hell's this? There's water coming on your windshield. What the fuck? Look over, there's open water.
Oh my God.
Well,
Yeah.
you would take us out there. Scotty had his little snow scoop or whatever that was.
Oh,
And but I was thinking I was only like 7 years old, and you're getting full size sled out in the fucking lake. Me and my brother on it. And so let's talk about snowmobiling. Want to talk about the incident out in Buffalo that night?
Oh, Lordy.
So I ended up in some barbed wire.
What?
I'm sorry, Joey.
What happened?
It was him and his dad. They had both same sleds, same uniform, same snowsuit, everything. Of course, they're Joe's, of course.
Yeah.
And it ain't mini me, it's same size. And me and Joe always used to play around snowmobiling when we were with the club. And the club let us do it even though it was dangerous, but they knew, we were riding all our lives and we knew what the hell we were doing. And we used to like riding with them because you could run up past them and get to the club in the front and stop the cars, let them go, and then the other guy would switch me and Joe back and forth. But that way there we could reach some speeds on the trails. So we were up there in Hamburg. I think Kevin Latz was with us too, right?
Yeah.
Kevin, Joe and I. And we're up there snowmobiling, and next thing you know, me and Joe's messing around, we're grinding a little bit. I'm on a little 500 Skidoo. These guys are on these big 670 HOs. And we're rubbing a little bit, messing around. We're on big, flat, open land. I mean, they're going to kick my ass, so I always try getting them out in the fluffs. Well, lo and behold, here we come into these corners, and here comes, I see one to the one side of me out in the fluff. I'm messing with him. Next thing you know, there's one over here on the inside, and I go, shit, that's got to be Joe, driving like that. Next thing you know, I was on with him, me and him messing around a little bit in some corners, and then we're coming up to one hard left, and I was on the inside, and I just rubbed them out a little bit. I had a little bit of room, but
Smash me.
Just rub
it wasn't a smash. It was a rub.
a little rub.
And then next thing you know, I see him. He just, he goes and he's like rolling down this hill or whatever, And I'm like, holy shit, that's steeper than I thought it was. And I end up stopping, and I come back around, and there's the other two sleds sitting there. And then here's Joe opens up and starts laughing. He takes off his helmet. I go, holy shit, I thought that was you. That's your son?
Yeah, we're right through barbed wires. I'm
Took you out. This is great.
So we were out drinking all night, and then on their way back,
The trees got shorter. Remember Kevin Latz? How the hell are you looking at these trees, man? I'm doing 90 mile an hour down a goddamn trail, 80 mile an hour, and you're looking at the tops of trees telling me you knew when they got smaller, something was up?
That there was a hill coming.
How the hell do you got time to look up at the fucking trees?
well, he's going like 20. He was always like 30 minutes behind us, putting along.
Yeah, he was on the Arctic, wasn't he?
Yeah,
wait a minute.
that's what it was.
Wait, so the trees get smaller, and see, I would never know.
Yeah,
that.
that's what he said. The trees were getting smaller. What was your first incident? Well, he had the bigger sled. Once again, I had him rubbed out in the fluff, and he's coming, and we're neck to neck, and he's coming. I mean, that big sled's coming. He's up on top of the snow, and he's coming, but he ain't got room yet to get in front of me. And lo and behold, next thing you know, I was in the air, and I come down, whack, I hit on this deck bridge on the other side, and, you know, it kind of threw me, and next thing you know, I'm looking like that, and here he is, just coming, whack! He stuffed it right in the other side of the creek.
So it was a gully.
Yeah.
And there was a little bridge, so he happened to get lucky and land on the bridge. Well, my dad didn't land on the bridge. He hit the side of the
Getting a little hot over there.
I'm right now. I'm on a rocket ship.
I told Joe I was going to get you. I turned that up on high and turned that heater right to you.
I don't know what's going on over here, but it's going a mile a minute under that chair.
He's got to go. Hey, he knows we got every door blocked. He's figured that game out.
I don't know how to get out of here. I don't know where I am. You guys own me really good right now.
So my dad breaks his jaw.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep, it was bad.
And
Bad.
me and Steve just we're still quite a ways from the truck. And we just ended up getting on roads, just sparks flying.
Yeah.
Like just hauling ass to get back
On the road.
Yeah, to get back to get a truck to get him.
Oh my
And
God.
we got his sled and him to a road. And then this other guy wanted to call 911 and that. We said, listen, time they get up here, we're going to be gone. We're going to have our truck back here and be gone. And we did. We
We
loaded
were
up
worried
everything.
about getting DWIs too.
Yeah, oh yeah, that too. But, you know, it wasn't, you know, for a DWI to save your friend, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Give me the DWI. But, you know what? You got to get them there somewhere.
But so we had a
We
truck-
left this helmet on them.
We had four snowmobiles and we had a 2-sled trailer.
Yeah.
So we had them all mismatched, and it was only a single cab truck too.
Oh, wow.
With a bench seat with 4 dudes.
Yeah.
So Steve went right in the back,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
10 below.
we're probably 45 minutes away
Yep.
from the hospital.
I'm walking through the hospital. My shoes are flat out straight, and they're just rocking. They were frozen solid. I couldn't even bend my shoes. Yeah.
Well, was it the next week you guys go to Daytona?
Yeah. Next week, Joe's going, we
With
got to
with a
cancel.
broken jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes, we got to cancel. I go, well, we are. I got too much money in this gig. We're going.
Oh my God.
So he would have to inject the food into his.
Yeah. They knocked out a couple of his molders. They knocked out his molders and gave him a syringe to shoot it in a, we brought a grinder with us on. A blender.
So you had to blend the food and shoot it in.
We went in and to eat, we'd bring our blender and tell them to put, oh, we got our own. Well, some people wouldn't, you know, if you went in
Yeah.
You know,
What's up with this video I hear Joe's got from down at Daytona in a bar that you're not even supposed to have a camera in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They came after
What was the
him
name of
and
that? That's a famous
telling him to
bar.
put down at Boot Hill Saloon.
Hill Saloon. Yeah.
Yep.
What was the camp? What was it?
Well,
Big
Video.
biker bar.
is that where the bikes race around?
Yeah, they're out there in a little thing that they drive around to come up and steal your dollars in the motorcycles.
Just wanted to see what it's like. I couldn't talk. I had these scissors on my neck that I had to cut the wires if I started choking.
And lo and behold, here it is.
So
the
then-
lady that owns it
Yeah.
is broke up with her boyfriend, and we're in there getting shit-faced.
And Steve's acting like Steve, and she could see we're great, fun people. So
And she was the owner.
Next thing you know, we're back there playing the game.
Awesome.
A lot of local people there was pissed off. You know,
Well,
they
they
thought we
want-
were in there to hit on her, and we weren't. We were just there to have fun. That's all.
Yeah.
And they found that out.
they wanted me to take the camera off because there's a lot of mugshots of bikers in there that are wanted by. They said FBI, police, so they don't allow no cameras.
A fun bar.
Yeah.
So did the broken jaw with the drinking, was that still good? You can still drink a lot?
Yeah, it was all right.
Here's a question. It's a weird
We
question.
made sure
What if
we
you
had
got
them
sick?
scissors.
What if you have a broken jaw and you get sick?
You take a pair of scissors and cut them
That's why
wires.
you had scissors.
Oh,
You gotta
so in
cut
case you gotta throw out.
Yeah.
When I got on the plane, they weren't going to let me in there because they had a pair of scissors and then one other piece of device there to help me be able to clean out my mouth and stuff. I started puking from the plane. They weren't going to let me, and I couldn't talk. I go, I can't talk, like that. And they finally said they had to let me out.
You lost 30 pounds.
Yeah, I lost a lot
It
of
was
weight.
crazy.
I need
We were
that.
there that race. I'll tell you, we didn't go to it. We kept our tickets. We were so fucking pissed off. That Dale Jarrett never changed nothing but lug nuts that year in 2000. And we go, fuck that. And we stayed there in Kissimmee, and there was a bull fucking rodeo or a rodeo going on or something.
You guys
in
never went to the
Kissimmee,
race?
No.
Never went to the race. We went there Friday with Bodine. That was enough to stun anybody. The man, that wreck of him, I can't believe the guy wasn't dead. I cannot believe it.
Yeah, we felt we were able to move down and get closer to the fence because nobody was really there for the truck race, so we got to move down. And we felt the flames. We seen it all, man. It was like we went like this with my camera. And
Debris everywhere.
Debris all over the place.
Craziest wreck I ever seen.
So then we went to the next day, which was the Busch race, and we didn't really care for our seats. And then he said, "Fords are going to win this. They're all set up.
That's
They're
what
not
it
going
was
to change
too.
nothing." So
He didn't. The only thing he changed all day was lug nuts. And then we seen a thing. We were down there in Kissimmee, or whatever it's called, Kissimmee or whatever.
Kissimmee.
But there was an interview from a local station, and they were interviewing Dale Earnhardt, and he was telling him, he goes, "I'll tell you right now, this is going to be the death of me, this racing." And God strike me dead, that guy died the next year. Oh, Joe was crazy.
Yeah.
And no one ever came up with that video. Why? Where is it? It's out there. Dale Earnhardt saying it. This race will be the death of me. And he dies the next year. Yep.
Oh, that was like crazy, just seeing grown men crying. Like how much that guy meant to racing. And,
sure did.
I dated a girl, and her father collected Dale Earnhardt, and he collected the die-cast cars. Oh, this man's
well, there's Heidi.
Yeah, checking it out.
Your heart rate's going through.
My heart rate's going through. I'm going to peg my heart. Look at it. Really
The cops are coming.
But I bought him this like crazy die-cast car for Christmas the year before he died. And I paid a lot of money for it. And it was like a Chevy with a pink hood. It was some car that was like, it was very rare.
52.
But he died. Yeah, we broke up. And I'm like, can I have that car back? Can you tell your dad I want that car
It was
back?
the pink deuce.
Yeah.
It was probably the pink two, huh?
Yeah. It was a cool car. You couldn't find it.
I think his dad Ralph Earnhardt had one, too. A pink car.
So,
I don't know if that's me. Is that me?
He was doing the breast cancer before the breast cancer was out.
well, that's what it was.
Oh! That's
So,
what that sound.
My dad starts driving truck. And obviously,
Oh, no.
I always thought that tractor trailers came with a cooler in the front. Because that's every time I'd be in the truck, there'd be a cooler of beer in between you guys.
While you're driving the truck.
Yeah, a full semi. Let's talk about some of those stories.
The only one that sticks out to me when we were at the Lansing, Michigan. For GM.
should be the one that you had a lot of stories that just stick out to you.
I want to hear these stories. This is fun.
Oh my God.
Especially going through customs.
Him driving?
Yeah.
Him driving?
Yeah, he tells me first time I've ever been up through there.
He doesn't have a license.
And we're coming back, and I gotta go over that bridge from Michigan over to Canada.
Well,
And-
first one was from Lewiston. And
Oh, yeah,
They
Lewiston.
get in there, and you're going, "Come on, Joe, we're supposed to pull over and switch
Yeah.
before we get there." I go, "Oh, it's too late, Steve. Better act natural."
Yeah.
And I got in the sleeper, closed the curtains. I go, just act like you've done this for years. Just do it. I go, just tell him you need one seal. Here's the paperwork. Just say that. Just don't do anything else.
And meanwhile, he's back there screwing around with the paperwork off the floor with the grab it. He's got it in the bunk, pulling it out behind the curtain, So I give it the lady one seal. She hands me back the paperwork. I start banging some gears. I'm going, man, this is cool.
I go, just stop.
And he goes, oh, you got to stop. I go,
put
what?
that
He goes, you
seal
got
on.
to put the seal on the door. I'm looking back like this lady standing there looking at me out, out the mirror. And she's looking at me like, what the hell's the matter with this guy? He's grabbed 3 gears right here in 40 foot. And then all of a sudden I lock him right off. She wasn't too happy, but she put it on. And then I got up on the bridge, remember? Stayed to the right, was it, or left, or whatever. Joe goes, oh, you're okay for a while. And the wind, remember the wind took the whole truck, and man, it pushed us right over the other side. I realized when they say stay to that side.
Oh, yeah.
You got a bulletin board right there pushing you.
Yeah.
But main thing to learn when your dad got his license, I used to stop into class once in a while with, what was it, McCumber? Ronnie McCumber.
Rod McCumber.
And I used to stop in there. He was one of our drinking buddies. And
He's the one I bought the house from.
yeah, and we used to sit there and race hell. And he always stuck in my mind, know your living area. You got 55 mile an hour. It takes you, I don't know what it was, 300 feet or something to stop one of them rigs at 55. And that's all I kept remembering. Look out in front of you. You can see everything.
Yeah.
And that is true. If people learned that on the road, it'd be a lot better.
Well, then what was obviously you didn't learn about the trailer being in this jackknifing on you.
No, I wasn't looking back. That was another lesson. Driving down 81, I think we were heading to Scranton or something. And we were a rider truck, I think, wasn't it?
We used to
He
do,
pulled the trailer brake.
I pulled.
He goes, hey, how's your trailer doing? I looked out this way. Man, I don't see no trailer. Look over that way. Sitting right out by the guardrail almost.
He goes, come on, Joe.
So my dad locked up the brakes on the trailer.
Locked up the trailer brakes. You don't even feel it. You don't even feel it in that truck. They didn't even tug it or nothing. They just
Well,
they wanted to go.
I mean, you do this so that if you do get in an accident, you know which way your trailer's going to go. That's what you do it for. So.
And then the kids coming back. Where was it? Where was that steep thing at that hill? Right off. Remember the kids
in the school bus.
School bus. Oh my God. About 81 coming back. We are. Here's a load of kids coming up, Bobby. I mean, we're coming up a hill, so we're losing, coming around a corner. And next thing you know, these kids are just, like that. Joe's going, hit the horn, hit the horn. I go like this, what the hell? I'm going like this, but I don't know where the hell it was. But anyways, I ended up grabbing it, whack, whack. Next thing you know, I'm like, whoa. My eyes were about this big looking at these kids. It seemed like they were right on me. You know, it was tight. And that was scary. And
and then
we were driving down the road. Joe goes, watch this.
What?
Where the hell did that car go?
What'd you do?
We were on 80.
What the hell is wrong with you?
He says,
Well, we were on.
What the hell's wrong with this guy?
We just left the bush mill. My load, I go pick up the trailer at 3 o'clock in the morning. These guys
This
wait
is
on.
serious shit, man.
oh my God,
You
this is
can't
great.
make this shit up.
They go wait on the corner, so I go into my place, pick up my truck and my trailer, and I go pick them all up. And there's like 3 or 4 with a cooler, and we're all staying up all night. And we were doing bumps about every mile. Yeah, there's another mile marker, another bump. You know,
That's crazy.
just going on.
Driving a truck.
Just driving a truck.
So
Our
there was
loads, they always made it.
There was, yeah, we never were late. Nope.
I was there ahead of time.
So there was a vehicle on the side of the road, and it was snowy out, and it had its 4-ways on. I just said, watch this.
Crazy.
Let the trailer go over.
Just that quick. That quick. No damage to that trailer. Nothing, you know? I think we had a couple scuffs. We had some scuffs from a curve.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now, today, every time I talked about it after that, it's like, could somebody have done it?
You ever think, how did you guys not get arrested? Like throughout your...
We'd always get a ride home with the police.
I think because we were pretty much straight up with them. You know, they knew. You know, we were. You know, why lie to someone? Tell them what the hell happened. You know?
Wait.
It wasn't so strict back then, for sure.
No, everybody got along. Everybody knew one another.
When you got in a bar fight, they'd write it up as just an incident that happened at the bar, a bar fight, and that's it. That's the way it was left. But if you had somebody want to press charges, then it went farther.
It was funny because I always said back in the day, you know, we always goddamn went out there bare knuckled it and this and that. And they were done in these knives and guns and that. And then I got thinking, I go, Jesus Christ, my brother Rick got stabbed in the bar. My buddy Joe got stabbed in the bar. I'm like, Jesus Christ, maybe there was knives, but they're the only 2 incidents really that I could think of all my life. I mean, and they both happened around us. So.
Well, would it be probably too, then if you had to fight, you guys would be fine with the other guy, like you'd probably be fine after that for the most part?
Yeah, that's it. What the hell?
It's done over with.
It was over with. That's what it used to be like. Now it's not like that
That's right.
anymore.
That's
It's
right.
not like that
You
anymore.
got a beef with someone, say it to them. Don't hide from them. Go up to them, tell them.
Geez, you call a bar fight, and now 7 cars show up for no reason. Doesn't make any sense. They're all there. And they're all wanting to look for something.
Well, plus the difference is like, you know, now with social media and everything, everyone's a tough guy online, you know.
I got one of those right now. It's really tough. Super tough. It's about this tall, but he's super tough.
Bob, rest in peace, Bob. Remember we went in there with his little bar harmony? Is that what his name was? Long hair? Bob, he used to work for you.
The guy that overdosed?
Yeah, the one that overdosed.
On the bench, right?
Bob,
Who's that?
Bob.
He overdosed on a bench
Mike
by the river.
Allman.
Oh, Mike.
Mikey Allman. Yeah.
Remember, he was in the bar that one time with his friends.
Yeah.
And we were.
Oh yeah, Mikey Allman.
You were in your spikes.
Spikes. Yeah, we just got done playing baseball or something, and they. What the hell did they do? Charge us with a table or something? What the hell was
He
that?
did after, but it was after there was words going back.
I went right down to the fucking ground, man. There was fucking beer everywhere.
He picked up the table and I said, all right.
Joe, your dad knocked his fucking tooth out, cracked it right out of him.
I said, we're going to go with weapons.
He had these other guys from out of town, right? Weren't they from Fulton?
Yeah.
Who's that, me?
But we wanted to, the other guys would.
I turned mine off.
Is that the guy who cut his hair?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I was so mad. He just got. There was really no reason to get this, but when that table came here to me, I was like.
He picked the table up to hit you with it?
Yeah, he took the whole table to rush us with a table, and then I says, "Okay, we're going with weapons." I took a chair and I laid it across his jaw. I said,
"Oh, you knocked his tooth out."
Yeah, it's the first time I ever hit anybody with a table or a chair, but
there was about five of
gonna,
them laid right out cold right there when we walked out over them.
Mike was so knocked out that I said, give me those scissors behind that bar right now. I'm tired. This guy used to bully me in school. This hair's coming off. And everybody kept saying, come on, you already did enough damage to him. Leave him alone.
Did you cut his hair?
I didn't get a chance.
Oh, come on. Let's go find him now.
I got that maple tree right out here front. Mikey planted that for me, just before he died. Mike did. But they used to be here. Remember the 4th of July's and that? We had here. The last 3 parties I had, the last 3 of the 4 I had, the people who topped off the top of the tree died within that year. It's kind of crazy. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I remember those parties. Dean bringing his gun and...
So then I turned around. I said, no more topping off the tree, the fire. But we always used to stand up a tree. How's Scott? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was fun. We had a fun time.
I got to be honest. These stories are making me feel really, really confident with you guys. Want to go out drinking? I got some people to meet. I know I'm going to be safe with you guys next to me. Like, this is great. This is awesome.
Too old.
No, I don't know. I can see it in your eyes. You guys are. This is crazy. This is fun.
Some crazy shit to think about. He had an old Chrysler. Remember that old red Chrysler, big
New Yorker.
New Yorker, wasn't it? Yeah. And we'd come down the back of the mall, Tri-County Mall, and we'd launch it coming down that hill by what's that, Meggs Road, the back entrance there. They used to be
where the
a big
apartments
hill.
are right now.
Yeah, we used to come flying down through there, and we hit the other side where they pushed with a loader bucket up with snow. I'm talking 20-foot, 25-foot bank.
Launched the car off it?
We launched it off it to the other side.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we're out there hot wiring a goddamn payloader to get it out.
This is amazing.
The whole time, me and Mike Ashby were in the snowbank making snow forts.
Oh, they're in it making it so and you're launching it with a vehicle. It's awesome.
So remember the one time though we were driving or Bobtail with my flat nose tractor trailer there, and we went in there and we asked them to pile them up with some snow, and we wanted to nail that thing and have that snow just fly all over.
Where the hell were we?
At that mall, the same mall.
Was it the mall? Yeah.
In the front
I
there.
do remember
Oh,
something
you had
about
like
that
the
brown truck.
the plow guys?
We told the plow guys to make us a file so I could just see what it looked like to freaking go.
Then he wanted me one time. He had a couple trucks. Hey, we got to move this over here, that, right? Next thing you know, we're stopping at every bar. Here we are, 2 tractors running around town like it's nothing. I ain't got a goddamn license for it. He's acting like everything's up.
Well,
I get over to Hot Rods, right? We're over to Hot Rods and we're drinking and we're coming out. We got to run it out there by your brother Mike's. I think we were taking out the Horners by there or something. You're going to have something done, or maybe he's going to leave it in Mike's driveway or something. And come out and there's no goddamn plates on the truck. I've been driving all over the bar hopping. There's no fucking plates on this truck.
No license. You are awesome. This is awesome.
How about when we had 4 of us on, or was it 5 of us on the handlebars? And
jeez.
Coming back, there was 4 of us, wasn't it? Paul?
4. Paul.
On what?
You and...
on your dad's motorcycle.
On a CM400E going down 690 from the Tipper Dune.
690?
Yeah. Going down 690. We only had 1 helmet, so we had to give it to Paul. That time Mexico, and this is crazy. I go, you bet your ass I had my hands locked right underneath his arms. He was going to meet that pavement if I went off. I had a couple wrestling moves.
Tom Meck was a character. I remember as a kid, him always being around and being, the goddamn the Russians are fucking...
How about that Chevy Chevette or whatever it was? Oh, my God.
when we launched them.
What happened?
Crazy.
We used to play some of those stupid games.
Boy,
with
we could talk
vehicles,
for
but-
years over this shit. It's just fun. All
Yeah,
good
yeah.
shit.
But
You know,
Paul got in Tom Mack's little Chevy Chevette, little car. And I'd go right up behind him and just smash the back on the car, go all
Bang,
over.
right in
Right on Downer Street, right in front of the.
he looked like the Intimidator. He was.
Driving down the street, smashing into a car.
So this wasn't doing anything
gets
more.
better.
They're still trying to outrun me. So I get up on the side of them, passing them on Downer Street. And I freaking go wham! And I took him and he launched it in
That
right in
car was
somebody's
gone.
yard. And
He was gone, man. It was
like a
like
house?
It was like we hit a
Right
mailbox
between
or something,
two
you know.
houses. Yeah, it was right between two houses. He was headed for a tree. It finally came to a stop. Paul got out. He goes, "Fuck that, Tom! I'm not riding with you anymore." And he started running.
Oh my God.
Then there'd be sometimes after that time you didn't have that car because it got wrecked and shit. So your dad goes, "Here, you take my car or take my truck or something, him and bags, and we're gonna take your other car." And we used to play chase around town early morning, about 4 or 5 in the morning. No one's around, and we go out hiding. And here we are hiding by the church, and here they come around that corner, right? And I'm telling you right now, your dad steps out. We come right out of there and we broadside them, T-bone them.
So you're playing
And Joe's laughing. I'm
here.
going, "You stupid,
I'm lost.
crazy
You're-
bastard! That's your own car." He goes, "Fuck it, it's fun."
I'm lost in this. You're playing hide and go seek in cars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was fun, wasn't it? It was fun.
I can't stop. This is
We
amazing.
took them one time way the hell out to Bridgeport or something. Remember that? We were way out there with both vehicles. Crazy shit.
Wait, what are the rules to hide and go seek with a vehicle?
Well, so also that brings up to didn't you guys do the spectator racing at the track?
Yeah, remember Mike?
Mike and
got in that, yeah.
who was it? Sally.
Yeah.
Mike and Sally.
They got into one where it was a bag. You put a bag over the driver's head, and she's supposed to tell him where to.
Where's he? How's he doing? How's he turning? This, that. And they did good. They were really flying good. And then he asked Sally, "Hey, how am I doing?" She goes, "All right." And he just cranked it right. And they went right over that back. I'm telling
The
you.
announcer goes, "There
There
goes
it
Lady."
And then there he comes flying back over the track, back up on it, and they're looking. He's still got the bag on his head. Get him stopped. Oh, Joe, it was crazy.
And then I put my Pontiac Catalina in it. Remember that one?
Oh yeah, that race. Yeah.
And those guys had their tire irons out because I was trying to rub them.
yeah.
I was trying to rub that car because I knew he was going to beat me.
Yeah, they were rough back in the day, I'll tell you.
Would you guys throw like M80s at other cars?
Yeah, we always did that.
But then you also sit at 690 and pretend you're cops.
Oh yeah. That's when I had that Chrysler Cordova. They looked like a cop that time. We just sat in the center. And
How about them guys coming at us and then we right out backwards down the road, goddamn shooting.
Jeff
Got a
Brown
shotgun
wasn't
right
there.
out the goddamn window.
What happened?
This is awesome. Oh my God.
We were coming back from the city. I think them guys got ripped off.
Yeah.
I went down and settled the score.
Yeah. So then we were just playing bumper cars and shit on the way back. So I got ahead of them, and we whipped it around on 690. They're coming at us now, and I just ran in reverse, and we're just chasing them in reverse all the way down 690, and I'm trying to. Steve says, "Get on, turn around this thing so I can get next to him. I'll open his door."
You guys are great.
How about the bicycler?
Oh, geez, that was
The car door?
that's when we had Jose in the back.
Is that with the car?
Remember, because after I did it, I
We
go,
came
"That's
through
gonna-"
that goddamn corn lot, remember? Them guys are going, "What the hell's going on?" We're picking corn coming over the top of that hill. Matter of fact, right across from your bar. It was.
Yep.
Right up that hill. It was.
That was with yours.
My black
Black
blazer.
Beauty,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Oh, I had this on the list. So you were always famous with your blazers, and you would never put a dime in them. you run those.
put it this way. I bought my land here. It's 1769. It was owned from an oil company, right? And then there's Stoles, which got it inherited from the oil company, left it to them. And then Kim and I bought it. And it was an oil company. So I said, fuck that. I never changed the oil in my trucks.
Ever.
Never. I'd add a filter here and there when it rusted out. Let me see. I got one out there with 310,000 on it. My wife totaled one on me with 301, and
You never changed the oil?
never.
Oh my God.
Yeah. One story I remember when we were living in Harbor Heights, didn't you have a cable guy come in the house and you got him drunk or whatever and you stole all the shit out of the van?
We stole all those
Tubes, right?
TV guy came to the house there when we were. And all those.
That's
tubes.
when you had to have them tubes.
Yeah.
So, he did have connections like this. Hey, hold on there with two hands. Yeah, because you'd break it.
I remember waking up the next morning and also we had every channel possible.
Yeah, you had to have a tube for Cinemax, a tube for
It come-
HBO,
it's-
the movie channel.
It's screwed up too because they had the tube thing, you know, with all the little connectors and all that shit you got on the end of your cords and all that. I ended up doing a job for the guy over there in Skinny Atlas, Dinwiddie Scott, and he inherited his grandfather's business, and that guy couldn't spend the money he makes just for the little connectors. They say every household's got 50 of them. They go, no way I got 50. I started counting them in my house. I got like 70 something of them.
All the
Little
couplers,
connectors, yeah, little couplers,
yeah.
the connect things, connectors in the back, you know, all that stuff. That's what he makes. It's just crazy the house he was building over there.
No, out in Niagara Falls, they would come out every once in a while and visit us, and there'd be snowmobiles out in the middle of the grass in the middle of the summer.
How about during was it his graduation?
Yeah, it was my graduation.
At Mike Tyson fight? Was it? Benny.
Ben Abdullah.
Benny, the state trooper there, took a couple grand, was it, or something from me? I don't know, maybe more than
Well, the
that.
ear bite.
The old ear biter.
Ear
I should have
bite.
took a chunk right out of his right now.
But,
Remember when he worked for us, Joe?
Yeah.
Well,
And then
that's
he sat in there.
Carolina, right?
Yeah, we were down in Carolina. We were coming back. I think Joe was going to go to Roanoke, Virginia or something, and I was going, I don't know where the hell I was going, but I think back in Virginia or something I was going to, or something. Maybe it was down there, Arlington.
Yeah, you left
Yeah,
him
I was
on
going
the
to
job.
Arlington, I think, to do that crate and barrel. And Benny, I go, Benny, you got to go to that pilot truck. He goes, I don't know what the hell's going on. I go, hey, you just get there and you get them prints in front of me and I'll tell you what to do. And, it ended up working out, but boy, he was nervous.
Did he call you though? Because like Paul was in his underwear or something. Like,
Oh, Paul was nuts. We were telling him lots Paul he was queer and everything else.
But didn't he call you up like, what the fuck you getting me involved in?
He goes, Joe, what the fuck's wrong with these guys?
But I'll tell you, out of town, we used to have the best of the best, huh, Joe? We used to get the best tickets, you know, the races, NASCAR, all that.
The head
We
slam
did.
story. The head slam story?
Oh, yeah.
I never heard the story till last week.
Middletown, when they were getting ready to close the bar, and the guy was calling you a liar about how much Steve was making, and then all of a sudden he took his head and bounced it off the bar.
Hey, that's when we were drinking our wine. We were winos. That shit was the best thing in the world, we thought. We were only spending $10 a night.
You're drinking wine?
It was fucking us right up. It was.
So what, the guy was talking shit?
Yeah, they didn't think that, you know, we just.
They always did. You know, they look at us like we're, you know, nothing. We didn't want nothing with, you know, anybody. They had to really push us a lot to get under our skin.
I'll tell you,
You know?
they had the.
And then when they got it going, you know, it's hard to shut it off. Especially when you had a couple,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like anything else.
So you just bounced his head off the bar?
I just don't like people talking about my friends and stuff, that's all, and especially when they just want to be more argumentative back after you tell them that, you know, just let it go. When they don't, they don't.
Bounce their head. Bounce.
That was like at your bar there, Joe, you bought. You know, we were in there with that stuff with Bobby started, cereal over that Danny or whatever. And he got whacked, you know, and they should have known it was coming as far as they go, oh, he suckered them. Well, yeah, he probably did, but they were in face to face and they were shoving each other and having words. I sure the hell wouldn't turn my back or look away from a guy like that.
Yeah.
And you know, regardless of what happened, but when he got hit, he went right to the ground.
Remember when I first opened the bar, that chef guy was in there, and you hit him with the 9mm? Remember the guy was talking shit about me and everything, so you had him take a hit of your weed?
Oh, yeah.
He was acting like a big shot,
Yeah,
and he ended up being puking in the garbage can the whole night.
That's right. That's right.
Because you'd have your 9mm socket.
And he came back the next day. I go, buddy, you can't handle this shit. You get out of here.
He would, what?
He was looking for him. You remember? He kept coming back to the bar looking.
You had a 9mm socket.
Yeah, 9mm. 10 millimeter. Or no, maybe it was a 9. That's probably makes more sense being a 9.
We had a lot of fun with construction, though. I mean, I tell you.
The
you know boys, I'll tell you. I mean,
we had the best out of town, and we took care of our guys.
And they were good. They were smart at the business part of it. They were good at construction. They knew it. They had a handle on it, and that's why everybody would hire them.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you.
Your dad was in glory. I think I bought him his first laptop. Look what I turned him into. Remember that when you got that? Oh, Tony Rimber or Tony, what you call it, like that, Rich Rimber, all of them, because all the billing we got because of the stuff he was able to write down of the fixes we were doing and this and that. And boy, it added up. It was a big money maker for me too.
Yeah.
How about in Middletown when you got on the guy's lap or computer at the farmhouse and you're going through all this shit?
What happened?
What was that trainer's name at Middletown? Remember him?
The horses?
Yeah, the horses.
It was, what was it called? Celebrity Farms?
Yeah, Celebrity Farms. Yeah.
Like big money.
I got your dad a dump truck ride with his first air gate, I think, too. Remember that thing? That old beater? Was that a Mack? Or what was it?
That
wasn't a bad truck.
No, that was a very old auto car.
Oh, yeah.
And it had this double shifter in it.
Remember I was on that goddamn one dozer, 10 and a half or something?
Yeah, that was a big one.
That was big, man. It was scary. The guy lost his life on it that owned it. That's how it ended up there. He got thrown off and hit the stack of it, the muffler.
Oh.
I was slamming out shell with it, man.
Yeah, that was a big one.
That was big. 22-foot blade.
It was like a D12 or something.
Oh, 10 and a half, I think it was, 10 and a half.
Then remember, I don't think it was my graduation party, but you had Earl Hemingway out there in Niagara Falls with the hot sauce.
Dave's Insanity.
What did he do?
Yeah, Dave's Insanity sauce. Your dad was cooking some chili, and we come across this hot sauce, and we were going to check it out. And it says only use drops at a time in this. And I mean, he got a big old pot cooking. You know how your dad cooked. And I don't know if he put 1 or 2 drops in that sucker, but I'll tell you, that shit was hot. And they go, Earl will be able to eat it, Paul saying. I go, I don't know, it's pretty hot. I go, if he can do that, he'll do a teaspoon of it. Well, he took it and put it in his mouth. You could tell it was hot, because and he tried biting the bullet like he's the tough guy, Earl.
Big Earl.
He's like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I love that guy.
But he sat there and he goes, I go, oh, shit, he did that like his stuff. And I bet you he could do a spoonful of that, Huncho. Mm-hmm. I set him right up. I'm telling you, they poured one and he put it in. Paul goes, he cried like a bitch all the way up the thruway. I go, it's lucky he was alive. I cannot believe it.
I was in a bar drinking when Earl and I got into it about something stupid another night prior to it, and he walks. He's like, "Fuck you, Newman." I'm like, "Fuck you, Earl." He goes, he punched me in the face. And I go, "Did you just punch me in the face? You motherfucker!" 20 people just grabbed me, and I'm like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." And he punched me in the face.
Hey, he did learn something from us.
There's a lot. I gotta tell you, I've been attending bar and beer my whole life, and there was family names you don't mess with. You're the family names you didn't mess with. The Haney and the Goulds. If they were, that's a Gould. Oh, don't fuck with those people.
Yeah,
you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win.
A lot of them people there, they don't know us because we're good people.
Good people.
And we never fuck with anybody. That
you
fuck
just
with us.
kept your people safe.
Well, when I first bought the bar, I go in the office and there's the bar list from Buffalo's, and it was like a family reunion fucking guest list. Fucking Steve Gould, Joe Haney, Kevin Gould, fucking.
It was funny too because Swanee's was probably about the only place that I got barred in your bar. Mm-hmm. And I go to Swanee, what the fuck's the deal, Swanee? You were hiding behind me when the fight broke out. I'm the one that picked the guy up and put him over the bar to save his fucking eye from coming out of his head. And then everybody's fighting. Girls are smashing people over the back of the head with beer bottles. That's why I always backpedal. I always get my back to the wall, like I did at Hot Rods, with them. I don't know. I think I had 78 counts of assault against me.
What?
They sent the canines in after me.
Oh my God!
Hey, never even had a drink. Never even had a drink. Got out of the shower Friday night, fresh as hell. Boy, did they fuck with the wrong guy.
That night that he went through the window with that guy, Kim called me. He says, "Can you come over? Steve's really upset. He thinks they're going to arrest him for this."
Joey.
So I turned around and I said, yeah, I went over there. And I said, Steve, we'll get it covered. Don't worry. We'll find out who it is. We'll just answer the questions. We'll be all right. Because that one was a little bit more serious when you start doing property damage like that. We've done a lot of bar damage, but not when you have windows coming out and stuff.
So did you get arrested on that, or?
Yeah, well, what happened that Friday night, what happened, I got over there, and my brother-in-law Mark was there with my brother Kevin and Valerie and Gary and his wife. And I just got in there, got a drink. It was a Friday night. Then they had ladies' night on Fridays, and it was 2 for 1. And it was packed. You couldn't even move. So we were about halfway. We were in that center bar area, but in the center of the bar, in the center of the whole bar, and but back on the island. And this guy was getting, people were getting bumped around, this, that. Well, I guess my brother-in-law Mark might have spilled some beer on a lady. And when he went to go to the bathroom, the guy hauled off his sucker to my watch and it broke his fucking nose, put him right to the ground. So all I did, I turned around, I kicked his fucking knee sideways, put him to the ground, smashed his fucking nose. And next thing you know, I had fucking one big bouncer on the back of me, had me barred right up, and 2 headhunting for me, and I just kept shaking and pushing back, and we're taking tables, everything over. Next thing you know, I finally got him back to the back corner on top of the booths. We smashed that out of there, the table, and I was sitting there like that, and the guys are coming. Next thing you know, I see my brother Kevin to the right, and I just took him, he had me in a double bar, and I just put my hands together, and I turned right to the goddamn left, brought him right around, and Kevin just smacked him square right in the fucking temple. And the guy was about 400 pounds, he just went whack and hit his head on the ground, he was out. Next thing you know, it was on, and people jumping off the stools, trying to be a big guy, coming at me, and they're getting their asses hit. Got to be so many people, I started picking up a bar stool, wooden one, I smashed it on the ground, went to walking tall mode. And then I took out all the liquor on the back of the fucking bar, everything, I smashed this shit.
And you're sober?
Stone silver. These guys wanted to beat my ass. I did nothing wrong. That guy suckered my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
All I did was pay him back. He busted his nose, I'm going to bust his nose, but I had to drop him down to my size. And I did, real quick with a fucking kick to the knee. And I went out there, and they finally set the dogs in. That's when I stopped. I shot the stick up and smashed out some more bottles out the back of the bar. And I came out, and there was all these people lined up against the wall. And I came out, and I'm looking, there's Rite Aid over there. I started walking, across the thing. Cop goes, the sheriff goes, hey, where are you going, sir? I go, I'm going over here to Rite Aid. I'm going to get me some beer. He goes, excuse me. He goes, you know what's going on? I go, no, not really. I go, I know in there, the fucking people were trying to kill me. He goes, all them people up against that wall signed an assault charge against you. I go, what? There ended up being 76 of them. And I'm sitting there, and lo and behold, my brother's wife, Valerie, works for Onondaga County. And she orders all the stuff for Bill Fitzpatrick. And I was told, you don't need a lawyer, I went in there, the Rutherford looked at me, the lady, she goes, Mr. Gould, I don't think you understand. These are very serious charges. These are all felonies. You better get a lawyer. She goes, I don't know who you've been talking to, but you're going to need a lawyer. So I'm going to go get a lawyer. Kevin goes, I'm telling you, you don't need it. So I go in there, I don't know, a month later, and there I am. I got this letter that just got to me. I never even opened it or nothing. And there she is. She sees me in the courtroom. She looks over, sees no counsel. No counsel signed in for me. So usually counsel goes first. Here it is. Mr. Gould, come up and address the court. I came up. He goes, I see you prefer not to get counsel, to seek my advice, this, that. I got a cop right behind me, 2 of them, ready to cuff my ass right up. And I go, well, I was told to give you this letter. She goes, I don't know what a letter's going to do you this good right about now. And I handed her the letter. I didn't know what it was. I don't know what the letter is. And I'm sitting there, and she sat there, and she got her little glasses on, and she pulls them down. She reminded me of Mrs. Dagger when I was in school. She had me put some bubble gum on my nose, hold a piece of paper to the wall. Yeah, this is going to really work out good, lady. I just did some speed. So I'm sitting there going, okay, looking, goddamn. I go, hold on now, what the hell was I talking about here? I'm in thought.
About her putting her glasses down.
Oh, yeah, so she pulls her glasses down. She goes, Mr. Gould. And I go, yeah. She goes, Mr. Gould. And she got her little pointing finger like this coming, like come over, and she's leaning over. And I come up, and she goes, come here. And she comes out of her chair, and she's leaning over, and she's gritting her goddamn teeth. And she goes, I don't know who the hell you know, nor do I care. But I'm telling you right now, you ever show your face in front of me again, you'll be spending jail a long time. Wow. So I took the advice. I moved out of the village. Never been back.
Out of the village.
So it was like a letter from Fitzpatrick or something?
I would say. Like I say, I'd never seen it. Don't know. But I know my sister-in-law had a black eye, and it probably didn't look good when she was showing him telling him the story. So maybe it did play a little factor. I don't know. But.
All right, one of the last stories I want to talk about is the SKS at our house on Downer Street.
Oh, my God.
On Downer Street again.
On Downer Street, right in the village.
Firing basically the assault rifle.
Jesus Christ.
The one time on the hood of the car, and the brake fluid or cleaner.
Geez, they really stripped that gun from me. I can't have my 30-round clip. Can't have no bayonet on it no more. What the hell is this world coming to?
Well, Trump will be here soon.
Am I going to go out there? I'm 2 years old. I'm going to start sticking people with my bayonet.
You have a bayonet?
Yeah, there was a bayonet on it.
But you can't have a bayonet?
You can't have it on it. You got to take it off. You can have the bayonet, but you got to take it off. Come on, man. It's 18 inches.
Those guys were into the guns. I wasn't. So when he was telling me, this is a nasty thing and stuff like that, I go, Steve,
I lost
something. Oh, can you hear?
Okay, now you got
he took it, he goes, I forgot. I think I was the one, he wanted me to shoot it, and I was trying to hit my shed.
Yeah.
And it ended up hitting the hood of my car.
Well, we didn't know where the bullets were going. Yeah. What the hell, Joe? Come on. Because it'll throw up dirt. Couldn't see it.
So it was ricocheting off my hood, but it was putting the groove in the hood. Then it went in the car, in my motor, hit the battery, went through my radiator. Then it still exited the car.
The firewall came back out and still exited the car. And they were the full metal jackets. That's why they banned it down, too.
So I wanted so we set
like
up
the Kennedy bullet,
So now that I knew it could penetrate metal, I wanted to set
Gives you a little advantage. Especially the blind man. Oh, I got you in the toe.
I said, let me see. I go, now that I know it penetrated that metal like it did, let's set up a propane tank in the backyard. And
shoot the propane tank.
Yeah.
Well, your wedding night, you guys started doing that. Like, you must have got bored or whatever, so you started shooting the propane tank. I remember Marnie screamed like, kids, get in the house.
Remember they were going to call the cops or something on us with the kids. Who was it? Danny jumping off the roof with us? Who was it?
Oh, the pool.
That was it.
Was it Danny?
At Downer Street?
Yeah.
In the snowbank?
No, off in the pool.
Oh,
So we lived in Harbor Heights. We had an in-ground pool, and so a second-story roof. They decided to start jumping into it, and one hit the end.
I almost did. Mikey Roberts came right down, skinned his whole front face, everything.
So here you go. Hit my brother, probably 10 years old, up there with him, and the neighbor saw him. This old lady comes out there yelling, screaming,
I'm calling the cops on you. You should have your heads checked. We're thinking about it. Jesus, maybe we better.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
How about the egg fight, man, we had with the Ashby's, huh, Scotty? They lived in our old house, and we pinned them in the garage, and all you could hear in there, vroom, vroom, their truck running, the car. Next thing you know, they're on hinges. Blew them garage doors wide open. They come flying out of there like the Dukes of Hazzards. Right through the neighbor's yard. We were parked in the driveway with Mike Roberts' truck. We had 36 cases,
Dozens.
36, no, they were 36 of them. They're the cases, like the triples. I think they're four in a thing, 36 of them. We had to give them guys some. And I'm telling you, we dumped them on Buddy Ashby's house, rush hour, right there, Downer Street. That is Downer, ain't it? Or is that Syracuse? Syracuse Street in Canton, or not Canton.
Mildred?
Tabor? Or Tappan?
No.
What is that?
Tappan?
Tappan, right there by the canal.
Yeah.
And we unloaded. I'm telling you right now, 36 of them things right out of his house. We had 36 dozen left or something. We dumped them. I mean, it was dripping egg. And all the cars are stopped. People's out and they're watching us, everything. Next thing you know, here comes all the cops off this day. Come on now, we know you boys. All they want you to do is clean their house and everything. Everybody's sitting there, right? And I'm just sitting in the back, being quiet. They all walked out to do it, all of them. And I didn't. I stayed right home. You know, them guys had to be over there cleaning that. I never did. We ended up goddamn catching them up in Smoky Hollow and hit them. Matter of fact, and had them right sideways, going to shove them right over the goddamn cliff to Whiskey Hollow, up there at Smoky Hollow.
Oh, you were like bumping them in the car?
Yeah, we hit up in one of them, you know, the roads up the side, and here they come down through. And when we came out, we tagged them right in the front wheel and shoved their front end right over. They couldn't get it in reverse fast enough.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Obviously, cars back then could take some rubbing like that.
Yeah, these new cars can't do anything.
Yeah, because you always had boats, like huge boats that could
hit a tree, the tree falls down.
Man, the boats, how about the old maid trips? Old maid.
Yeah, well, I still remember to the day getting those big town cars for your wedding.
Oh my God!
Those things were beautiful cars back then.
Oh, they were nice.
Everybody, I wanted a town car.
But you were burning them tires right off.
We were trying to bang down. We go, come on, Joe. We got.
Oh, you rented them, right? You rented them.
Rented them. Yeah.
The cops all over my front yard.
For what?
DWI for what is his name? Delaney, Dickie Delaney. Man, he was a good shit too, man. Him and his wife.
That house on Canton Street went through a lot too.
Oh yeah, sure did.
Well, I remember it was at where you guys would do the raccoons. And then I remember
They turned around and told us we couldn't have a fire, unless we had a fire pit. I dug a goddamn hole right in the middle of my driveway for a fire pit.
Oh my God.
Woke up the next day, there's lobsters upside down, fucking with their claws going, everything. Shit all over the place, man. You know what I mean? It wasn't talcum powder.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I had a 68 Dodge Charger, remember, all over the hood of that car. I'm like, what the fuck?
that was the Dukes of Hazzard card, right?
Yeah.
That was bad.
Boy, we
You
had some fun in that.
Instead of trying to call everybody over, you put the pile in a dish.
That's
Take
right.
it when you want.
That's right. If they want to take it. Fuck it. Don't matter.
The lobsters
Shit was
were-
cheap then.
We bought live lobsters they had, but nobody was really that hungry.
So
I couldn't understand why.
So they were just running through the house.
Sure, he's a dumb one. I always made them pay for their lobsters, though. They were the dumb ones.
This is free. That's
Hey, that cost quarters. That cost dollars. They didn't raise no food.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun.
This is great, man.
I can
This
do
is
this
awesome.
all
Oh, it
day.
was a good time. I wish I would have got down to the bar with you guys, but man, I get in my attack modes and it's crazy.
But I think it's better out here.
I think
No,
I
this is
had
more
it.
fun here. I want to do it here more.
Yeah.
This is way more fun.
But this was awesome. This was great.
It was awesome.
How
So we
about
got-
the old Buffalo,
Oh, look at straight. Yeah, we got to get a picture.
Joey?
Yeah. I was hoping we get Newman up there to try to ride it.
I always tell people the story about him out here. I call him Buffy. They go, oh, Buffy. I go, oh, yeah, he used to be our pet. I go, he did? Why? What happened to him? I go, well, I'll tell you. I love animals and that, but that fucker started going after my German Shepherd. Yeah, I go, enough's enough. She goes, what? I go, I come right out with a shotgun and I blew it, shot it. She goes, you did, Buffy? I go, oh, you should have seen the kids. They're going crazy. The lady starts crying. Everybody starts crying, of course. Oh, you got to be kidding me. You killed Buffy? So they really believe it was Buffy.
Well, how about that? So then I decided to do an expansion in the bar. And so Steve brings his crew and we worked like a day straight. Fucking picking up walls.
Unreal, man. The work we did in there. Remember, it couldn't be done, Jeff.
Yeah.
It couldn't be done. I go, Jeff, I'll swat every fucking wall in this place, even the exterior in this building will stay. He goes, that guy's on fucking shit.
Yeah.
I just
What
had
do
a
you
couple
think?
come
You
in.
think it could come down, Joe? All the walls could come down.
Oh, yeah. The whole
It's a steel structure.
That was a lot of cinder blocks.
I go, they put up the steel building first, not the brick.
Right.
Thank God you had thank God you had all the extra firepower with you to fuel everybody.
Yeah.
Fucking one eye.
The fucking guy right down to the last bit. Do not use that pick.
Hit the water line.
And hit it right at the floor. The worst spot. And here I am, I got 50,000 shark bites and other things, not a one there.
Wait, since Paul Gould had one or something then.
Yeah.
But
Jimmy,
and then
Jimmy did, Scotty.
so during the work, I lost the TV, and
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Thank God there was a camera right there. So I look at the camera and you just see a googly eye right in the camera. One eye.
One guy with one eye. He looks just like one eye.
He dropped it.
He still denied it.
He blamed it on your other guy that was working with him. He goes, that goddamn guy over there let go of it. He never had a hold of it.
Yeah.
What do you mean he let go of it? You could see it right there pulling it out, and then all of a sudden,
that was
static. Oh, I didn't do it. You're only 1 foot away from it. You didn't do it?
Yeah.
That was taking that beam down, huh?
Yeah. But I'll never, when we tried to move that wall, that was.
Oh,
I thought
that was bad. I didn't think it was that heavy.
I thought I was strong, but I was like.
I thought I was. I didn't realize I was around a bunch of babies.
I thought I was like, we may get crushed by this wall. Like,
we almost did. I think
we had like 10 dudes. Like
that was stupid. Oh, next time I better take it apart and rebuild it.
Because we were just taking 20-foot walls and just trying to move it.
Swing them around. What I did, I made your office.
Just made the office.
Yeah.
There's no sense of wasting.
But they weren't. They were covered walls too.
Oh yeah, 5/8 sheetrock.
Oh, that had to be
wood on it.
I'll tell you, that was.
They had paint ready. It was move-in ready wall.
Yeah, that was heavy. I remember I was worried. I was like, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Because I was like in my best shape, and I'm like, my arms are shaking. I'm like, what are we gonna do here?
That Mike came in and looked there when we took out the seal, and he's looking up. He didn't know where the hell to start with wiring. You know what? It's just crazy over the years.
Yeah.
No, we did
That's why they leave everything open now. They spray the decks, spray foam. That's what you need to do. A couple,
Either that or just keep it clean and just
but if you take it down, then spray foam that deck, and then you can get anything you want.
Yeah.
Do a section at a time. You ain't got to do the whole thing. They sell them cans, take down a little bit.
They got kits.
And then it stays so much cleaner too.
I remember everyone was like, cause we only did it. We had like a 3-day window, and I was like, we'll get it done.
Yeah.
I was like, no way you guys are doing this. And sure enough,
the dust. How many times we went over? I felt bad for Jen.
Wiping nonstop.
Oh yeah, just wash and wash. I could have took a fire hose in there, and you would have.
Is this when you first opened up, Joe's, or was it?
He was open.
We were open, so we closed down for 3 days, and we just got all these walls taken down. But no one thought we could do it. And we opened because St. Patrick's Day was coming up, so we had to be open for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And we did it.
Well, that was a weird bar. You would walk in that bar and walk around to the pool table. It was all closed up.
It was all cut up.
That's right.
It was all
and
closed
it used
up.
to just be. It used to just end there. You can tell there's 3 too many. It used to just end at the end of that bar. I mean, it went around, but Jeff shut it back down.
I had a couple
and then
come
he opened
in.
it back up.
I had a couple come in recently, and they walked in. They're like, "Wow, we haven't been here in forever. This is huge." People, it does not look, when you're at the road, it does not look that big when you walk into it. But there was walls everywhere back in the day.
But you picture even open up the rest of that building all the way, what it'd be.
Oh my God, all the way to the back?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Take a nice spot, put right down to one old side, serve outside, inside from your restaurant.
Yeah, seriously. That big back
the worst
parking
part
lot.
about that is
Make it long and narrow.
it's all on,
just serving out and serving that way.
everything you do though is all got to be dug up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's gotta be fixed.
Any new plumbing.
It's all put all this.
But you're getting there. You did all your plumbing, right?
All the cinder blocks.
That's right.
Every fucking wall is cinder blocks.
Yeah, but that ain't nothing. Take it out of there and put anything in.
You took walls down during COVID too. You did that.
Joe, you could do a section at a time, and then you put columns out there, and it breaks it up.
Yeah, that was a
right on your columns, just like a commercial building.
That was Bilo's section I took down during COVID.
That needed to be down, huh?
Yeah. Well, you didn't have a choice, but like that first day of COVID, I was drunk and I just took a hammer and started hammering a hole in the wall. I was like, Bilo, you don't have a choice. And then it was Scott and Paul and Bobby. I'll never forget, I had to return some
Bobby Boucher.
I had to return drywall back to gypsum, and they were going loading it, and all these baggies are coming out from between the drywall. They were stuffing it in there after they're done. And I'm trying to swat it away so they don't see it.
Oh my God, you guys are great.
How about when Kenny owned the pizza shop? You used to be able to get the extra anchovies.
That was the code.
I know the top of that mixer had a lot of stuff.
Maybe that's why the pizza was so good.
Yeah.
Gave you a lot of energy.
Let's get a pizza and go for a run.
I've never known a guy to use goddamn sugar in his dough.
This pizza makes me want to work out.
Oh God, great memories. I think we really only just touched the surface.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you had just done that.
Oh,
There's a lot more to
some
say.
other times. There's stuff you can't even talk about.
I touched a little
You know,
bit.
it ain't that it's bad. You just wouldn't want to talk about it.
I know. I touched a little bit on how we used to always get these guys mad at us when they'd be Jones and they'd be doing sheetrocked us.
Blow it, yeah.
Blow it away.
Blow it away. Shut right there. You want to do that? Yeah. Wipe it right off your hand. Oh, you're an asshole. You thought that. They're down there on the floor. We're wiping our feet all over.
That was good stuff. So they seen us dropping.
We don't care. We don't care. This don't cost us nothing.
Yeah.
We don't care. We don't need it. And then the girls played at that time. Oh, yeah. We'll quit cold turkey, huh? Boom. They're like, oh, I guess you guys did.
And you guys did.
Oh, you never heard the thing, do the drug, don't let the drug do you.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember that, and you'll be better off.
Exactly.
Do the drug, don't let the drug do you.
Oh, that'd be a great T-shirt.
Yep.
Well, that was
I'm getting ready to open up my counseling. You want to do some?
I love it here. I'm moving in. I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
who had all the pot plants downstairs? Was that all the weed?
That was Ollie.
Ollie, yep. Ollie.
And who? Raleigh or
Roz.
Roz?
Ollie and Roz.
And I let the
Roz died, right? Both of them did, yeah.
but I let the meter guy downstairs.
Oh, my
Like, I was like
God,
8 years
the meter
old.
guy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you were over to my place. Oh, you knew it. I knew something was up by him on the phone.
Yeah.
I knew it was
Sherry
serious.
called and said,
Yeah. I'd let him down.
I let him down.
You didn't. And then he's going, did I switch? I go, I don't know, bud. I don't know if you switched.
Switch what?
the line had
Oh,
bypassed
you
the
said-
meter.
That was their own. That was their own
He
fault.
used to get free what? Like
Gas.
gas.
Yeah, but that
Oh
was
my God.
that was their own fault. They had a disconnect before the meter and a disconnect after the meter.
So I was able to shut
Hey,
the gas off.
hello.
Put a copper line around there, and then. So I went up for a long time, and
Did you get in trouble for that?
yeah, it was theft of service. It's still on my record.
Shit, they wanted to know how much heat I was getting off it. I go, oh, I'm in that room, and he goes, exactly.
I remember with the snowmobile we had, the must have been or something. You guys had a car or truck hooked up to it, the telephone pole, and you're
That was a Skidoo citation.
4,500.
4,500, yes.
We said we could have made a commercial. That's
Oh, yeah, we had it tied up to the back, just the back bar, and stretching that thing out was crazy.
But you guys mentioned about that snowmobile club. I just remember how awesome that was back then. Just
Oh, it was a good time.
like
It was a
we
good
go there
time.
like all day long, and just us kids just out there
Yeah.
riding.
That's what it was. Everything, you know, when we did, a lot of people don't know, everything was family.
Yeah.
We had the kids with us, all you guys, all the time.
Yeah.
You know, there was no doubt about that.
Yeah.
You know, we weren't out drinking, raising hell, all that. When we went out, work hard, play hard.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, exactly.
And that's what it was. You know, we spent a lot of money doing it. You know, hey, it is what it is. But you got some memories over it,
Oh yeah, yeah.
good and bad. You know,
Yeah.
don't make you a bad person.
Sound
does
awesome.
It?
You have a lot of fun memories.
I got one story. What about when Joe first got his camcorder and you guys thought you were the cops and going to bust
With
Mama Gould?
Yeah, Mama.
Oh, I just heard this story last week.
Oh my God, that was
So
great.
what did you guys do?
We went ahead and set up some shit, flour and that in the cabinet with Mama Gould. We said she's a known drug dealer and that.
His
We
mom.
were up on
His mom.
690 and we pulled over to the
Steve's
side
mom.
like we're getting a hit. And we're going to go in. We're going in. Kevin and I are the cops. I think Joe's filming us. He's in the back. And we pull over to the side. Well, we just got a call here from this old lady. You know, she thinks, you know, everything's good. We haven't been on her. She's a known drug dealer. And this time here, I guess we're going to take her down. We know, you know, the package is there and that. And we're going to go in and kick this door. And we're taking this lady down. Hopefully she's there. And then there we are. We're flying around corners, everything. Kevin's driving like a maniac, like we are cops. You know, Joe's in the back looking like bad boys, bad boys. We go out there, man. Next thing you know, look like we kick in like Miles Stewart, go in there. Kevin grabs her, throws her up against the wall. Dad, and she goes, I don't know what the hell you doing. are doing. What are you doing, Steven? What the hell's going on, Joe? And this, that. I go, yeah, she's going to act like she's doing nothing. I'm telling you, this, that. Where is it? She goes, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Next thing you know, I reach up in the cabinet, I pull off this shit. I go, what the hell is this shit? What the hell is it? Yeah, that's what you figure you're going to say. You know, it's funny. This is
Hey, but it came in good practice when we went out of town there and we caught the boys taking
yeah.
rides.
Oh, my God.
And spying on with the camera.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, them guys, you know, here we are.
Joe
you know,
Battles.
I got them all these tennis courts, you know. I mean, it's a nice place. I mean, furnished places. I mean, weight rooms, everything. Here these guys are in there partying, and they partying in the condo right next to me. And Joe had his camcorder. He'd go around, he'd film them like this, you know, out around a pole, hold his camera out there, and look back in their picture window. And we see him in there smoking this, that. Next thing you know, we see the dealer coming over, getting in there at the house. He came from way over on the other side or something. So I go, okay. We followed him to the supermarket. They ended up getting some char in that and some supplies.
You're videotaping all this?
Yeah, we got it on video. And they don't even know we're there. We'd show up. One would be down the aisle, another one we'd go like that, and there they are. We go over and look at the thing. We got them cashing.
Oh, you're in the store with them?
Yeah, we're in the store. We got them cashing out everything on it. And next thing you know, I think Battles was there too. Was it Lisa going out with Battles?
Yeah,
So she's still going. She don't go out with him, right? Goes out with the other guy. So, anyways, they're in there, and Joe goes, "Come on." What was his name? Was it Mike?
No, you had
What was Battles' name?
Joe Battles.
Joey. Yeah, he goes, come on, Joe. I know you're doing it. You know, I got you on tape. You better not lie to me. I'm telling you right now, don't lie to me. Joe says, I didn't, and that was it. Whack. He was through the wall. He was right through the fucking wall in the bedroom.
My aunt's boyfriend. My aunt's boyfriend.
Yes.
Fucker, you ain't supposed to be down there. You're spending. They were borrowing money all the time. They didn't have any money. They had a good life, and
they were getting paid well and everything. They just, how could you be broke? Everything's paid for.
What was the other guy? Is Joe somebody too?
Joe Chappell.
Yeah, remember Joe. Joe.
Jesus.
Wow.
Or anyone.
Crazy.
But yeah, there were some all right times. How about down there with what you call it there, Daryl Green?
Oh yeah.
The fastest guy in the NFL. Man, we had some balls. I'll tell you, the one thing he learned is go do it. Just don't hesitate. If you hesitate, they're going to catch you. So, you know, they're going, you got to stay back. This is right after.
There was a radio show in a
This
bar
is right after
with Daryl
your
Green
dad got forced down in Arlington or in.
So Daryl Green, the football player.
Yeah. They were trying to bring the city back after
Washington,
you know, after 9/11.
So you guys were actually in Washington.
Yeah.
When 9/11 happened.
Your dad was up in the air, and a couple others was working for
Paul.
me.
Me and Paul.
Yeah, he was flying back to Roanoke, Virginia. He got forced down in Reagan International. Reagan, Washington. He was right up when the plane was hitting. He was getting forced down when the other plane was hitting the Pentagon.
Right.
We used to drive right by the Pentagon. I had people in there working. Pentagon put that back together. Treasury Department, Scotty and them, they used to play football on the field. I mean, just some of the jobs I've done, people go, no way. I'm telling you right now.
Me and Paul walked right up to him like
Macy's.
we were part of the reporters.
Oh, yeah.
They let us get up
That's right. Get right up there and just act that, you know, like at the races, you know, going right in, way in the cars, Paul stepping right across the scales. Here I am, I jump right in the car with Ned Jarrett flying out of the gas station. These guys are at the bar saying, hey, there's Steve right there with Ned Jarrett. Ned Jarrett's sitting there, I got to pull over and see, you know, they know this crazy bastard. He was scared to death of me, you know, he's a small dude to me. I jump right in there, what's going on? Well, he's signing autographs. As soon as you stop, there's people all over you. Yeah. They're all signing the autographs. I said, hey, Dad, turn around. I grab him like this. There's your dad taking a picture of us all.
We almost got the Dale Senior.
Oh yeah, I had him coming right to us, Junior.
We walked in the
Senior cleared
the hot site,
hot pit. I just did something.
Is it the headphone? Can you hear him?
Are you right?
It might be the line.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, I think so. Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, you were right down in the pits, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, down at Watkins Glen.
Yeah,
'Cause what was,
we got past. Remember that we were trying to act we're just acting natural. Like I'm filming, we got our passes here, and this lady walked by us, and she must have went from here to the refrigerator, turned around, and said,
See my thing, my collar had that checkered on it.
"Yeah."
Can't have
She
it.
said, hey, where's your passes?
Chocolate Myers and them sitting right there. You guys are crazy fuckers. I had Bobby Labonte tires right here and Dale Earnhardt's right here. They were first and second in points in 2000. Same year, 2000. We did a lot of racing then. We gave up some tickets to Charlotte, to Paul and them hospitality. Shit, we used to go play, how about the longest par 5 in the world?
Oh.
And you remember the famous Albatross.
Mr. Albatross.
Yes.
So we go to, I have a food show up in Thousand Islands, and it was like,
They bring in a ringer. This guy was a fucking ringer.
it was like 600. It was
500 something, I think, wasn't
Okay,
it?
that one might have been, but we played on a
711 yards
where
with
the
Lance.
movie was made there.
Caddyshack.
Yeah,
Caddyshack, yeah.
711 yards. The longest par 5 in the world. I kicked it off a cart path and kicked the rocks on the creek. I was on, what was it, 2 or 3, and I like 6 or 9 put it.
Well, so we're at this food show, and there's some high up people, whatever, and you can go across
I'm
the
going,
water.
that's the flag. They're going, no way.
Well, you gotta drive at 350 where we get across this water. He fucking goes for it and he hits it right on that green. And one putt hits it in the
that
putt.
fucking thing wasn't 12 inches from that cup, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Here's Kevin Last going to pick it up, and there's a big old divot in that bitch, man. Like someone picked the ball up and rolled it, but that's how hard it hit down. It just rolled like 2 inches from it. And I go, no, don't you touch that ball, don't you touch it, I'm putting. He wanted to putt and fuck my hole up. I go, nah.
And so he sunk the putt.
I'm up there like this, man, I'm going to miss this thing from a foot. So we're calling it a double eagle. It ain't a double eagle. It's called an albatross.
It's Albatross.
Yeah.
And the people who was teeing off on 9, well, 10 or whatever, they sat there to wait to see who drove that fucker. They couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I didn't even hit another ball. They go, come on, hit. I go, no, I'm taking that ball up there. Fuck you. I knew that fucker was on, man. Straight at the pin.
Yeah, you go, Joe. I think that's on, Joe. I'm telling you, that thing's on.
They're going, no
I
fucking
followed
way you drive that. I go, I'm telling you, that fucker's on. I think I might be in the fucking hole. It was on. It was fucking crazy. Hey, I didn't give a fuck about it after that. I was slicing balls that way. I was just drinking.
We go inside the clubhouse and we're all drunk now. Just telling everybody, Mr. Albatross, Mr. Albatross. Like the president of the company.
Hey, we were right below the Thousand Islands Bridge or something, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice spot.
No,
really.
it's like a high
Well,
end.
I remember the first hole. I don't remember much after 3 holes, I don't think. It was a good time.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah, this was awesome, guys.
Yeah, it really was.
Thank you, guys. We only touched the surface of it, but we end every podcast with 2 claps, guys.
Maybe sometime we get down to
1, 2, 3, 2 claps.
Oh, that was great, guys. No, this is.
You think they want us back? Oh, we will. Look at Joe.
Woke up this morning with a wine glass in my hand.
Joe Rogan.
Who's